if you get such voices, it becomes scary. It sounds more scary than it even looks. Rigathi Gachagua, our sharp boy from Murima, this man, he knows how to pull that crowd, and from the events of things that has been happening of late, this guy can somehow be smart. Ruto should be very worried in 2027 about the elections, because we have Sifuna, a person that can call out crowds instead of giving them money like he does. He is the one that is being funded. It's so funny and scary to Ruto, because this is so alarming that the numbers are just showing. Well, we might not know this because we are not at the ballot, but for sure, even if they steal, how will they manage to steal that? Well, for Gachagua remarks he exposed about how alikuwa make deal or kuwa anauza Miraa. Well, we don't know how true that is, because those are just his claims. But for sure, we cannot just shun all facts just because we think he might be saying just things. The other day we had the other CS Murkomen talking about how we should use a lie detector on Rigathi Gachagua on the events that he goes to, because when he speaks, he just utters words that sometimes don't seem factual, but we're not sure about anything that he says. But for sure, he cannot be always lying 247. I mean, is it just him that can lie all the time that he starts speaking? Well, we're not so sure about anything, because this is politics, and in politics, what you think is a lie might be true, and what you think is true might be a lie. Well, we might not know who the fool is. Is it us being fooled, or is it the one that is being addressed? But for sure, we have to see where all this is gonna end up taking us to, because the scandal is becoming bigger and bigger day in, day out. And ever since they won in All Kalau, it's been different, it's been violent, it's been so much trembling. Rigathi is very busy searching for the numbers, searching for votes, creating that mass following. Rigathi is someone that can outperform, can just make this ballot become so much dramatic, but by the end of it all, a leader is a leader, and no matter what we do, the one chosen will still manage to get to the seat. But we as the citizens are the ones that hold the seat. We hold the power. The power is with the people, because we are the government, as they say. But will that be the case in 2027? Or are we just being bluffed? Are we just being used? Are we just seeing things that are happening in the media day in, day out? These are things that they do, and they must be recorded. And as we record them, are they just words, or are these things factual? Well, the walls have ears, the trees and everything we think that doesn't move. But these politics, they're getting way, 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 way dirty, way, 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 way chaotic. But we'll see how it's gonna be. We just hope that they do not create a scene to make people become tribal, and it happens that there becomes war like 2007. Well, no one is waiting for that. No one would love that. No one would admire anything of such of such case. Let's see what's gonna happen, because we are not here to play around, because a leader is someone that we're gonna regret if we choose the wrong one, because their decision making, well, it stands for all of us. It helps and sometimes it breaks, and we do not want to be a country that is going to be sold on debts. Well, we'll see what's gonna happen in the political playground as they take on, as they hit, as they blow one another.
To making sure KEMSA has the right drugs, to making sure that we have a very robust health financing, and to make sure that our human resource, our healthcare workers are motivated, both in terms of training and in terms of their salary scale. And I really want to thank the Council of Governors. Let me say it myself, and I'm not saying for the sake of it, and I even say it in cabinet, that our two levels of government are not competing. Our two levels of government are complementary. Where we feel the Council of Governors is right, the national government led by the President, we are with you. Where we feel we need to have more consultation, we will have more consultation. All of us, we are serving the people of Kenya. So asanteni sana. Leo, I also want to thank, is it Zuri? Yeah, Zuri, thank you very much. I think ultimately we'll discuss with the Council of Governors, because I think the burden of cancer in our country, the way we're dealing with universal health coverage at Taifa Care, and making sure that health is an equalizer, we must also deal with, and the way we are dealing with maternal and newborn deaths, we are going to focus on NCDs and more so cancer. Because close to 44,000 Kenyans every year get cancer. And out of that, close to 29,000, they die. They die of either breast cancer, cervical cancer, name it. I think where we are missing as a country is that we must invest in early screening and early detection. Most of our citizens come to hospital when they have got, the cancer has reached either stage 3 or stage 4. So this is something we are going to have with the Council of Governors, with the Cabinet, with the President, that we create mobile screening and the early detection vehicles moving in our villages, going to the markets, checking whether our mothers who are at the market. And there was a machine that we were launching in one of the counties, a mammograph, about 6 months ago. And the vendor was testing, and out of the 1,000 women that were tested, 20% had traces of breast cancer. These are women who are just selling in the market. So we must go to the people and test. And we really want to ask, and now it's part of the primary health care. We need to put in the primary health care. Hata ule jamaa, hata ule mtu ako na malaria akienda hospitali, katika hospitali kuna mahali ya kupima whether there are any traces. And I think this is something we are going to work. I think finally I really want to thank M-Pesa Foundation. The thousands of the people who are in the line, who are being treated. Our son now is a member of the trustee. I want to assure you, this with the Governor Nadif, this is I think the 4th medical